Okay, hello everyone. So today we continue with the chapter number 1, Introduction to Engineering Economy. So because the time is limited and a technical issue, I cannot recall the long content because if the high memory of the file I cannot upload on the blackboard. That's why I will introduce to you the content of this chapter only, and you need to read more the content on the book. So I suggest you read from the page 24 to the page 41. Okay, 41. And now we move to the main point of the content. So the first one, I have a question. What is the engineering economy? The definition. So engineering economy involves the systematic evaluation of the economic merits of proposed solution to engineering problem. Okay. Solution to engineering problem must demonstrate a positive balance of long-term benefits over long-term costs. Remember, positive balance of long-term benefits over long-term costs. Okay, we move to the engineering economies analysis. Engineering economy analysis can play a role in many times of the situation, like choosing the best design for a high efficiency gas furnace, or selecting the most suitable robot for the welding operation in car assembly line, okay, or making the recommendation for the service like airplane service or education or hospital or delivery service. Okay, or we determine the optimal staffing plan for computer help desk. Okay, so now we talk about the principle of engineering economy. So we have 7 principles of engineering economy. 7. So the first one, that's it, we develop the alternatives for engineering problem. Develop alternatives. The principle number 2, that's it, focus on the difference of alternatives. The principle number 3, we talk about using a consistent viewpoint. Principle number 4, we use a common unit of measure. Principle number 5, consider all relevant criteria. Principle number 6, that is the make risk and uncertainty explicit. Principle number 7, revisit your decision. Okay, this one is briefly the principle of engineering economy, and I need you read more on the book from page 25 to page 28. Very clear explanation for this principle. So now we move to the engineering economies analysis procedure. So we have 7 steps for this procedure. What are they? First one, problem recognition. Definition and evaluation. So problem recognition. How can we recognize or we find out a problem? Okay. So normally we start with the collect the data, or we direct observation in the factory, in the company, and after that we got the problem, right? Direct observation. Normally we direct observation and then we find out the problem for the company. The second step, we develop the feasible alternative. Okay, or you can understand like the feasible solution. We got problem, we analysis, and then we suggest some alternative. Okay, and the step number 3, we develop the outcomes and cash flow for each alternative. Okay, the outcome and cash flow of each alternative. The step number 4, we select the criteria. The criteria, this one is very important for evaluate the alternative, and then we will select the good or optimum alternative later. So the step number 4, select the criteria. The step number 5, analysis and comparison of alternative. How analysis, we based on the criteria we have, criteria we already have, and then we analysis and comparison alternative. The step number 6, we select the refer alternative. Mean we select good alternative, good solution, or optimum alternative. Whenever we have the optimum alternative, we move to the last step. That is, we perform, we take action, we perform, we monitor, and then we evaluate the result. Whether the optimum solution we already select, that is the really the real solution suitable with reality of the company. Okay, that's the briefly about the engineering economy analysis procedure. You can read more on the book from page 29 to 30. And I need you read the case study in page 31. Okay, 31. That is the furniture manufacturing company. Furniture manufacturing company. They have the problem about the waste of the wood. Okay, mean they got a problem with the cost of production. So you can read about the problem and the solution. Okay, the solution of this case study in the book. So we move to the how we can formulate the problem. So currently we have many ways to formulate the problem. We can use very simple tool like an Excel spreadsheet for formulate the problem, right? If we have the complicated problem, we can use some